Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You are watching the Clan TAW StarCraft 2 in-house Team League. I am Riker, and joining me tonight is my co-commentator, Lonely Zealot. All matchups in this tournament are a best of 3, and we're going to jump right into the action.
Game resumed.
In the top left corner, spawning in with the blue trunks, as Terran, is Semtext. His opponent in the bottom right corner, in the yellow trunks, playing as Zerg, Kitaooji, whom I will refer to as Kit henceforth, because I'm sure I butchered that name. This is a group
I think you nailed it.
Really?
Yeah.
It might be Kitaooji, we don't know. These are Europeans. They're from all over Europe, in fact. Semtext is from Germany. I have no idea where Kit is from, possibly the Netherlands, possibly Romania. Actually, a very diverse group in the European battalion in TAW, which is always fantastic to see.
It sure is. Yeah, pretty much normal start here. Kit, I'll refer to him as Kit as well. Kit's sending his Overlord across, just gonna send a little early scout and try to get it out of there before that Marine shoots her down.
And what level of play can we expect from this matchup? What leagues are these players?
That's about a gold to platinum league, so we can expect some higher level play, but I mean it's probably gonna be 2 base, maybe 3 base. Some nice longer games, I'm hoping.
Well, when Terran is involved, Terran always has that option to turtle up, so Semtext can definitely force a long game. Now, I know I specifically wanted to cast this matchup because Semtext is involved. Semtext is the staff officer of the European battalion within Clan TAW, and as the staff officer, he is responsible for applicants and recruits, so all members up until they become full TAW members report to Semtext. And in fact, LZ, you were also at some point a staff officer in the North American battalion, weren't you?
Yeah, that was a while ago. That's probably a good year and a half ago. It's fun job.
See, Kit is scaring off one of Semtext's SCVs. Got that scouting information, though. He did manage to spot the hatchery going down, right? That early expo?
Yep, it looks like he spotted the expo. We have pool almost done here, but no gas, so we'll see if he's going to drop that quick third, or if he's going to stay 2 base and try to do a little harassing for a little bit better scouting, see what Semtext is up to there.
Now,
Semtext like to kind of flow and react to what the opponent's doing.
Semtext went with the refinery, one refinery, and then factory. What do you think Semtext is doing?
He's going to take this Reaper. He's going to Reaper harass, try to get a couple drones with it. Kit seems to be all over it with these lings, but how many kills we got? No kills yet.
No kills on the Reaper, unfortunately.
He's about to get 1, I think, and then go down with that Queen.
Oh, that Reaper died without a single kill.
Yeah. After this, he's going to expand. Yep, there's the command center's already down.
And a starport.
Yep. He's going to probably just stick to 2 base and do a couple drops here. Stick mostly bio, maybe a tank. But a lot of times he'll just use a factory and float it out there to scout.
Sent in another Reaper. That Reaper did get 1 kill. Probably a drone.
Successful. Yeah, it was. Actually, I didn't see.
At the very least, he's keeping his opponent on his toes and in his base. Some things are just priceless. For everything else, there's Visa. And he got that second kill on that drone. Where are the Lings? The Lings were out of position. They're running back now, but some damage was done. Unfortunately, this map has a lot of cliffs, so that Reaper making use of its mobility, making those Lings run all over the place, clearly frustrating for the Zerg.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And he doesn't have speed yet, so it's got to be annoying, especially off of creep.
That hasn't, however, deterred him from taking a third.
No, he's taking his third. His speed's only halfway done, so he's got a little bit of ways to go to really battle those Reapers. But it does not look like Semtex is gonna send another Reaper. He's gonna what's he getting? Cloaking. So looks like he's gonna send some Banshees over there. That's gonna do a lot of damage. There's no detection here for Kit. He's wide open on the Banshee front.
Well, Kit now scouting out his opponent's main. He saw that Banshee. He got hit by the Banshee, if he was paying attention, which I believe he was. He
that's
saw
not
those
good.
rockets.
That's not good for Semtex.
And you know, I gotta hand it to Kit for maintaining his cool. He went for that third expo even though he was getting harassed by Reapers. A lesser player would have become frustrated, would have become off of his game, but Kit maintaining his cool.
Yeah, he definitely handled it pretty well.
I hear rocks being attacked. Here we are.
Yeah,
Opening
he's
up
gonna
for that
knock down.
fourth.
Yep, he's gonna knock down these rocks. He's gonna take a fourth.
Meanwhile,
And,
Semtext has popped down his natural, but it is not saturated.
Oh,
He
and
has a little too many, I
Kit's
think.
actually, he's gonna knock down these other this rock tower right here, most likely, and it's gonna block off this whole side.
The Banshee is incoming, though. How much damage will it be able to do? It does have Cloak, and there is presently no detection on Kit's side of the map.
Not at all, because he didn't see
And
it.
very little anti-air as well. That Queen is standing there doing nothing as 4 kills on the Banshee, 5
Hey,
kills
here
on
we
the
both
Banshee, 6 kills on the Banshee,
There's the cloak. Yeah, he's just
7
eating drones.
kills.
This is not
The
good for Kit.
Overseer is morphing in, but that Queen is going down. He does not have enough Queens out to respond to this threat. The Queen goes down. 9 kills on that Banshee. He only has 2 Queens, 3, a third slowly making its way across the map. This single Banshee, a second, has come in. Now Semtex is attacking the hatchery instead of going for more drones. What do you think of that?
Probably not the best idea. He didn't see that Kit had made these spores in his main and his natural expansion. So he really should have moved in and got some drones, because with the queens there and the overseer coming in, he didn't have much time.
Nonetheless, 10 kills across both those Banshees.
And here comes Kit. He's gonna try to get a little bit of revenge with these lings.
Vengeance is incoming. Looking at the units tab, we see that Kit is still ahead by 7 drones, so unfortunately, I don't think that attack set Kit back enough as much as Semtex wanted.
No, but Semtex is sitting pretty here. He's got these Banshees. They didn't die. The one has 14 health. That's very low, but still kept it alive.
That's
And killing these lings. They're going to
eaten
take
up.
out this tank. They're going to try to take out this bunker, but they're just going to get eaten up. There's a tank on the high ground, and he's just sitting up too pretty. He's got too great a defense. He's dropping a bunch of bunkers down now.
Right now, resources lost. The Zerg Kit has lost over double the resources as Semtext. However, he does have that third base. He is able to recuperate from this a lot more easily.
Yeah, and if you look at the units tab, it doesn't really show, though. The Zerg
Worker count has
62.
equalized, in fact. 32 plus the mules, of course. So I'd say
Terran
that
has higher
Terran's ahead
income.
right now. And that's the difference the mules make, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta
And they
love the
work a
mules.
lot faster than SCVs.
They're unionized, of course.
Yeah, 349. I don't remember the union.
Semtext sending out a Viking, possibly to hunt some overlords. Be good use of it. There's no no air units out at this point for Kit to respond with.
Oh, and look at these Banshees here on a patrol, not even healed, just some hardcore Banshees.
They're balling. And the Viking is going to skirt right around that overlord, unfortunately. Now, maybe he's just sending that in to scout. instead
So
of wasting
he
a
saw
scan.
it.
Yeah, he's leaving that Viking there. That's
It was
an interesting
inside.
choice. So it seems both of our players are being passive at the moment. I think
maybe-
Semtext is enjoying his lead right now.
I think he's expecting mutas, and that's exactly what we're gonna see.
Where was the spire put down? There is the spire. Alright.
It's right in the natural.
Here come the mutas. Kit looking for retribution. How much damage will these 4 mutas be able to do? I would have liked to seen a few more mutas. I don't know if this is going to be enough to do much, but we'll soon find out.
There's no turrets in the base.
No turrets in the base.
Why is he
Semtext
attacking?
not responding yet. Those SCVs are going down.
Why is he attacking the orbitals?
Those
on
glaives ricocheting across the SCVs. More mutas coming in. Those SCVs are still there. Those SCVs are melting. This is disastrous right now. Down to 26, 28 SCVs. Those
Here
were
come
that
the
was a good
Marines,
10
though.
SCVs lost right there. The Marines come in, but the damage has been done. Eye for an eye right there. Kit said, "You killed 10 of my workers? Well, I'm gonna kill 10 of yours." Just killed a mule. That's what, 50 or 100 energy right there.
Yeah, 50.
Now we see
And
Kit doing the
300
same
minerals.
thing that Semtext did in attacking the orbital instead of going for more workers. This
that's
time is actually
third.
paying off. That
He needs
CC
to take
will
out
go
those
down.
rocks, and he didn't, and he's paying for it. And down goes the third.
Semtext sending in that mule, hoping he can repair it in time, but that is not the case. Kit accomplished his mission and is sending his troops back home. I was going to make a political joke, but remembered that we can't. Referring to a cave and a certain team. So if you were Semtext right now, what would you be thinking?
That I need to get a third. He's behind on bases now. It's going to be by 2. Up comes Kit's 4th. With those mutas, he has a lot of mobility. He has mutiling right now. Let's see what else is on the production tab. Just making a lot more mutas and getting upgrades for him, really. So he's going heavy muta here. He already has his infestation pit, so he's going to go into hive, and we'll see. Maybe even some broodlords later on there. Upgrades wise, on the ground, what does he got? Can't even see.
A small engagement here. The muta's coming in, just getting a feeler. Semtext perhaps stimming a little too early, as not getting any utility at all out of that stim. Forced to retreat. Those mutas are too fast. The worker differential right now is frightening. 30 SCVs to almost 60 drones.
Yeah, Kit's way ahead right now. He's got 2-2 on his ground units, so we're definitely going to see broodlords if it gets to that point. But if Semtext doesn't do something soon, it's not going to get to that point at all. He's only got 1-1 on the Marines and a good hit from these Badelings, and that's over for them.
Now I forget, are you a Zerg player or a Protoss?
I used to be Protoss, but I switched to Zerg.
So as Zerg, if you were Kit right now, what would you hate to see Semtext come back with? What would frighten you?
Probably if he went heavy tank right now, that would be pretty frightening.
Semtext has gotten up those missile turrets, and the attack was repelled successfully. Those mutas hardly did any damage that time.
Yeah, but now that Semtext opened up that side, Kit can get a nice surround on that whole army there. And it doesn't take many Banelings to explode Marines. And once all those Lings are attacking those Marines, if those mutas are in the mix, those glaives are going to start ripping through them. But that's a lot of Marines.
Game paused.
Oops.
Game resumed.
I thought P was for production. Turns out D is production.
Semtext is moving out. Kit's moving, attacking with his Marines, or with his with his mutas.
Looks like
taking out
we're
all
in for a
of
base
the-
trade.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like, but I think...
Semtext is forcing that base trade by ignoring the attack on his base. We see Kit is withdrawing. He's getting scared. He's running scared.
I think Kit's Lings and Banelings with it. It might have to be near perfect, but I think it could take all those out.
Well, this is the engagement coming in right
He took out the
here.
rocks. He knocks the rocks down. Blocks him from coming in there with his Lings. His Lings have to go all the way around. Kills the rocks into the main and marches right into the natural. Yeah,
All those lings are
that's
down.
GG. It's GG. Semtext with a beautiful, beautiful attack on the
Semtext.
natural and right into the. Oh, he took out everything. There was no way that Kit could have. Kit could
there
have done
you have
anything
it.
there. It was beautiful.
Kit throws up the GG Semtext in a perhaps a surprising win. It looks like he was down, but he came back. He knew that he had to make something happen. He moved in with his army. He took advantage of the fact that Kit's army was mobile, but not very powerful. Not a lot of meat to that Mutaling army. And he won
Yeah, the
the first game in this best-of-3 series.
2-2 Lings versus the 2-2 Marines. He got 2-2 there right before that attack, and it was just no chance. The mutas weren't really in the mix, but he didn't engage where he needed to engage. He kind of pulled back a little bit when he should have pushed forward or sent maybe one Ling in to scout just to see what's going on. Sacrifice an Overlord.
Alright, as we set up the next match, LZ, why don't you tell us what you think Kit can do at this point to stay in the game and win this second match?
What he needs to do is keep pressuring Semtext. Keep him on his back foot. Don't let drops come in. There was not a lot of drop play there, but as Zerg, you don't want to lose a lot of hatches. You need to stay above in economy. And versus Terran, you can still be above in economy, as we saw there, and still come up short. So you really have to he's really going to have to try to keep Semtext down, keep Semtext on his back foot, keep him struggling, so that he can come in there with a nice force and knock him out.
Alright, well, loading into game 2, we have spawning in the bottom right position as the yellow Zerg, Kit, and his opponent, the winner of the first match in this best-of-3 series, spawning in as the blue Terran, Semtext.
Yep, so hopefully we'll see more aggressive openings here in this match. Kit really needs to do something, or he's gonna fall out of this best-of-3.
Now, do you have any thoughts on this map? This I have not seen this map before. Its layout strikes me as somewhat odd. There seems to be a lot of empty space in the center.
Yeah, it's very hard for Zerg to take a third here because of how open it is. Your bases are very vulnerable, and it's hard to get from base to base to defend. So we'll see. It's gonna be an interesting match. Terran's a little bit easier to take spread out bases, but they can just sit here and turtle on 2 and be fine for quite a while. So we'll see. Hopefully Kit can get in there and deal a little bit more damage so it's not so one-sided.
And what do we have here? Semtext, the sneaky bugger, is building a proxy barracks in the center of the map. Looks like we're in for some cheese. And a
It sure
second.
does. Semtext is trying to finish this off. Says no more games. You're done.
Semtext, knowing he has one game behind his belt, knowing he can play a little risky this time. It's alright that if he loses, he can take it to a third.
Yep,
And
he's
probably
gonna
knowing
scout.
that Kit is going to want to play safe in order to try to force it to a third.
What he's gonna do is he's gonna bunker rush this this expansion here.
Kit went for the early expo. Now, did he spawn? Did he pool first or did he expo first? I think he pooled first, right? Yeah, the pool is already done, so he probably went pool first.
Yeah, he definitely
But
dropped
here
the pool
comes the
first
bunker.
at 15, and then he'll drop the hatch at 15. But yep, here comes the bunker. He could have moved it a little bit closer. He can be right up on that creep when it spawns.
Now, what should Kit do upon seeing this bunker? Should he cancel that hatch?
He wants to wait. If he is going to cancel, he wants to wait till the very last second. But since his pool's already done, he just needs to keep making lots of lings and make sure he does not get supply blocked. This can be very difficult with these SCVs to get these bunkers, especially right off the bat here.
Well, one SCV does go down. The Marines are starting to file into the bunkers, though.
The problem is if he cancels, then he's going to get contained into his base, and it's going to take quite a bit to break out of it. But he lets it spawn, and he's going to keep this drone just sitting here. He should probably make a spine crawler with it behind the... Actually, he should just give up on that expansion and just focus on his main, drop a couple spine crawlers so they can't get the upper edge. But he's got a queen right there. That's going to help a lot. Queens are very good units, very underestimated.
Semtext definitely has displayed his dominance on the low ground here. There's no way that Kit's going to be able to take that back anytime soon, but Kit can definitely stop Semtext's advance, stop him from moving any higher up. 2 queens, a handful of zerglings, but here come the Marines at this point. Actually, this might be... This army is not insignificant.
Very nice hold. These queens are definitely the tide turner in this fight.
Oh no, but one queen out of position, sneaking down the ramp, trying to be a hero, and she goes down.
That was big
Tragic
and
loss.
very bad for Kit.
Semtext, knowing that was a mistake, knowing that there's only one queen left, pushing up, trying to take out the other queen. Meanwhile, the Zerg, some beautiful stutter step. He's pushing all the way in, but now here come the Zergling reinforcements. Semtext running scared, trying to get back to the safety of that bunker, and he
Pull
does.
them back.
And managing to take out a number of
4
Zerglings
of
on
them out
the
of
way.
there. Yep. This is not looking good for Kit. Semtex has the upper hand here, but what Semtex isn't doing is making SCVs at home. He's got quite a bit of money. He's only got 2 barracks there making 2 barracks making Marines. They don't have reactors on them, so they're not making 2 at a time. He should definitely be taking more advantage of this.
GG, Kit throws up the GG. That was
GG's.
a hard-fought battle, quite a struggle, a little tug-of-war back and forth over the high ground, but ultimately Semtext emerges the victor in this best-of-3 series, taking, I definitely would not call them decisive wins. These were very close matchups.
Definitely, definitely.
Well played on both parts. And we'll be casting some more matchups going forward.